Hello, welcome back to our website. Today we're going to be doing something different. It's a science experiment that you can use just with the materials at home. All you need is a container. It can be clear or not, because you can always just look from above if it's not. You need some water, and then I found just some objects from the backyard. So we will start with something very light, just a leaf. So this experiment is going to teach you and your child about buoyancy, which is the ability to float. With your child, you can place the objects in the water or you can have them do it. You'll just want to supervise to make sure they stay safe. And I would encourage you to ask them while you're doing it what they think is going to happen, which objects they think are going to float and which ones will most likely sink. So yes, we'll start with this leaf and then you just drop it in. You can see it's going down just a little bit, but it stays right at the surface. Because I found that leaf, I wanted to also use this one. I thought this was very cool. It might be a little hard to see. This leaf looks like it's been outside for quite a while. It's starting to turn see-through, and you can just see the little lines that it's made out of. So it's even lighter than the other leaf I found. So, what do you think will happen? Definitely stays on top, even though some water might be coming through those little lines because there are openings. Might get a little bit wet during this. So next, these things are actually a little bit heavier than leaves. I found two different pieces of wood. This one is a stick. Quite a bit heavier, and then I'll just plop it in. Definitely stays on top. This is a piece of bark from the tree, but I just found it laying on the grass. And then it also stays on top. You can see it, quite a bit of water on top of it, but very buoyant. This might not be a surprise to you, even though these things are heavy. If you go outside after a big storm and there's a big puddle, you might see things like this floating on top. Or because we live near a river, you might have noticed pretty big sticks even floating along the river. The last few items I have are rocks. A bit dirty, you might be able to tell. They're all different sizes. So we'll start with the biggest one. Be careful if you're using a glass container like this one. Very heavy compared to the other things, and it goes straight down. What do you think will happen with a smaller sized rock? Went right down too. And then this is the littlest pebble that I could find that I thought might be visible in a video. And it also sinks. So this is just a fun little activity that you can do again with stuff from outside. You can also use things like flowers, flower petals, blades of grass. A variation of this experiment could be objects from the kitchen that you have that are extra, like a dried bean or a piece of rice, an ice cube, even a drop of oil. Could be fun to see how that interacts with the water. So I hope you found this fun. I hope you try it out at home. And I hope you continue to stay safe and keep learning. Thank you so much. Bye.